All right, guys, here we are back at Anime Salt Lake on day 2. I'm actually here in Artist Alley with Isaac. So, Isaac, tell everybody what you're showing off at Artist Alley today.
I normally make steampunk guns, but I do commissions for all sorts of guns. My particular area is guns, but I can make other weapons too if ever needed.
Okay, so looking at like the huge range on here, so what kind of gave you the inspiration to kind of start doing steampunk style weapons?
A few years ago at an anime convention called Anime Bonsai, it was themed steampunk, and I didn't even know what that was until I did some research online, and I really liked it. And since I'm sort of an artsy guy, I decided to put the art of steampunk into whatever my art decided to want to be on. I never liked the concept of art being just on a wall. I wanted it to be a part of somebody. I wanted people to carry it around with them on their wrists, in their pockets, for people to see, on their shoulder, whatever. That's why I've created most of these armor or guns stuff here.
So usually when I think of steampunk, I see maybe the Nerf Maverick and everything, but I've seen you kind of expand it onto different kind of video game peripherals like the power gun and the super scope on there. So how did that come to you while you're just thinking about it?
I was actually approached by some people, and they're like, oh yeah, there's these, have you seen these different kinds of guns for like Nintendo systems? I'm like, I haven't seen those before, but I'll look them up and see how they go. And I actually I found the power gloves first, and I thought, well, that'd be really cool to make like an armor glove so that people can wear it. But I also, kept the cords on there so people could use them if they wanted to play the game, in style, whatever.
Yeah.
But also, and then I came across the Super Scope, and there's this guy, he's like, oh, well, could you make it out of this? And I'm like, I can make, I could turn this wall behind you into something steampunk if you wanted me to.
So what I love how you make sure these are still usable and you can still actually work with them and everything on there. So how long does it usually take you typically to do a gun or a controller?
Well, yesterday I had these style guns here. I had 4 of them, and they sold like that. Over everything else, they sold instantly. And I made 5 sets last night. There's 2 in a set. So normally it takes, if I go into detail, like some of these ones here, like this one here on the end, I like the style that I did here. This actually took me about probably 4 hours just alone to do that one. But the 5 sets only took me 4 hours alone to do those, mostly because I was just in a hurry to do them.
Yeah. So if people are kind of interested in kind of getting into doing their own modification stuff, do you have any advice for people where they should go?
Well, where I went is when I actually first started with these guns here. These guns here are characters, like from Final Fantasy. You've got Unalesca, Titus, and Vincent Valentine. This is Devil May Cry 3. I take characters and put them onto the gun. So whatever colors I see from a character, I'll put it onto the gun. This kind of reminds me of Star Trek. These, if I was gonna wear them, that's what I'd want, to have in the style of gun. So
if people are interested, do you have a website or anything that people can go and check out, or even send you a commission or a quote?
Mostly right now I'm just on Facebook. I'm trying to get into Etsy, but I'm on Facebook. If you just go to facebook.com/steampunkgunsmith, you'll find all my work there. Well, most of it anyway. If you send me a message, I can, create anything you want. I've actually already got some commissions going on right now. I'm making the Alucard guns, the Vash the Stampede gun. I've got some other guns from other games and shows as well that I'm working on at home as well. So if you just have a commission that you want me to do, send me a message.
All right, sweet, Isaac. Thanks for just taking some time and showing off. This is a really impressive collection that you got going on here. And I suggest if you guys are looking for a steampunk gun, hit them up.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, guys. More from Anime Salt Lake 2013 coming up.